Test. How do you check what you just kind of look for the levels and like make sure it's?
I just kind of keep it on. It's like an auto setting right now, so it never goes over, unless you really freak out.
Is this thing like is this a compressor?
This?
Yeah, is that what you'd call it, or is it just like
it's a recorder.
It's just a recorder. All right.
Yeah, I don't know if it's. I don't know. There's like, I don't know much about audio. I learned just enough to be able to do like decent audio with this stuff, but when we've been shooting our pilot thing, we're like trying to use these more prosumer level mics, like lavalier mics, but then they fuck up sometimes. And then my friends that they were using were like the mic was like causing some kind of static or something. So you just see all these pops on the waveform of the audio. Mm-hmm. So it's like, hey, yeah, like it's just, it's like, it feels like someone's messing with it under the shirt, but it's just popping because it's a bad connection. What's up, guys? Luke Soin here. This is the EPIC Tiki Podcast. My guest today is Sam Hochhalter.
Hello.
I pronounced that
Luke.
Correctly.
Yeah, you pronounced it perfectly.
Somebody said the other night at the show they called you Hochhalter.
Yeah.
Was it Marcel or was it?
Could have been anyone. Could have been a number of people, honestly.
I just thought it was funny because I'm like, that's not what. I think it was Marcel. Fuck you, Marcel.
Fuck you, Marcel.
But yeah, we were just talking about, sound. But then we were talking about you did Stab.
Yes.
The other long-running podcast. This isn't long-running.
Yeah. Well, you're long-running, though.
Yeah.
This is part of your anthology.
Yes. I did a podcast with JR, and then that ended, and then I did a version of this, I guess, and then I stopped, and then now I'm doing it again with my friends' help of getting sponsors, but no one watches it or listens to it. So we're on a great track so far.
Yeah, I mean that's how pretty much every podcast starts, though. No, like
I think so. Yeah.
I feel like podcasting kind of dropped off in the scene after like the pandemic. I don't know what happened. It seemed like everyone was doing a podcast, and now
there's
there's very few of them in my mind now. Like,
I don't even know. I can't name one. I don't even know. Like I know Jesse Rivera was doing one. I never did it, but I don't know if he's still doing that. And then like Drew and Parker had one, but I know that didn't work out. And then there was like
me and David were doing one. Me and David Samuel.
I don't even know that.
Yeah, exactly. It's podcasting, baby.
Yeah. We live in obscurity. Aren't you glad to be here on this super not popular podcast?
I'm actually so relieved to be here after Thursday. Mm-hmm. After that Thursday show.
Yeah, we did a banger of a show.
It was awful. That was awful. Do you my thing is like the venue was way too big.
Yeah.
It was like we said, like
it's
an
all the
aircraft
ingredients.
hangar.
Yeah, it's all the ingredients of like what not to do.
Yes.
It was like, and I don't even think I don't even know if we should say who runs it or not, but I don't think he would even care.
Yeah.
I feel like he would be like, yeah, I know. like
he really did seem like he gave a shit.
He was like, that's why I'm not there. I'm going to go. He told it. I mean, I don't think this gives it away. He's like, I'm going to a wedding with no service, so good luck. That's basically what he told me. And it was funny because then Ben Rice messaged me because I posted like 3 stories about it. And then Ben Rice was like, brewery comedy is dead. And I was like,
for a reason.
Yeah. And I was like, well, first of all, you run like 3 brewery shows. So what are you talking about? But also like,
you were the brewery comedy.
Yeah, you're the brewery guy. But also then it's like, I don't believe that brewery shows have to suck. It's just.
They really don't.
Like Joey's when he was doing Log Off.
Great show.
And I don't know if it's still going because I know like he handed off to Iman and then Wendy.
Well, then Iman left. And so I don't know what.
Wendy was doing it, but I don't know if she's still doing it. But they did a good job. Like there was a few times like they would do it in the back, so it was like a separate thing that was like I think that's step 1 at a brewery.
Right.
Find the space in the brewery where you have the show and it's just comedy.
Yes.
You don't want to set like breweries are set up to be like there's a brightly lit room with we order beers, then there's pinball machines, there's like blocks for kids, there's a giant Connect 4 Jenga shit. Like there's just
giant-sized children's games everywhere
for adults.
Yes,
because they're drunk, so they can't. They're like, what? Like they need to be.
I need a Jenga the size of a building,
right?
Or else I'm gonna yell at my wife. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That just gave me an idea for a thing they should do. They should have like a Godzilla. You know, they have like destruction rooms or escape rooms. They should have Godzilla rooms. and they just set up like Jenga shit that looks like buildings, and you can go, oh, that'd be so cool. They set it up for you.
I think you'd for sure be a customer, Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would. They give you that stupid T-Rex.
Camped out every day. They're like, you don't need to camp out for this.
Yeah.
You're our only customer today.
The sad employees are opening the door like, all right. And I'm like, yeah, let me go. I'm going to be Mothra today. I brought my wings. They give you those like that T-Rex, the big inflatable goofy T-Rex costume. And you're like,
that would be fun. You get to dress up as your favorite monster. Like, I could. Okay, now I'm on board.
You could be like King Ghidorah.
I just thought of that and I pictured a bunch of like hot chicks dressing up as like cute monsters and going, oh my god, I'm Mothra. Like,
yeah. I want to see. It'd be cool. You could do King Ghidorah, and the costume could be like each of your arms is one of the other heads, and you can go, "Rah!" And then you could do like laser tag. Maybe there's like a laser tag in it, and you shoot, and it goes bzz, bzz, like because he shoots those. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I have no clue.
Oh, okay. That's like the 3-headed dragon monster that's from another planet. He shoots like these lightning beams.
Wait,
zigzag.
From what?
Godzilla.
Oh, we're still on Godzilla.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was like, it's a Godzilla monster.
I thought you said some totally different name at some point. You're like a monster with arms coming out of its head.
No, King Ghidorah is like a 3-headed dragon. He's like a golden. I'll show you a picture.
Yeah, show me a picture.
Is he from
a lore specifically, or is this like
he's from Godzilla?
Is this a monster you made up?
No.
You're like, no, this is King Ghidorah, and you walk and you get like some drawings from your room.
Yeah, I do. I created him from my monster universe. It's this guy. He's like,
oh,
I don't know if you've seen this before.
I feel that's Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Yeah. You've got you're. Well, this reference is before my like I wasn't born yet when they made this guy, but they put him in like the second or third in the new Godzilla bullshit they're doing. He's in one of those movies.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Is Godzilla a good guy now?
Yeah, he's like an anti-hero.
I assume so.
he's like the what's it called?
He's a bit of a Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a Venom.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I just thought that'd be like cool if the arms, like your head was the middle one, and then you had arms, and you can. Anyways, he shoots these like lightning bolts, and I was thinking you could do like a laser tag thing where you point it and it shoots, and the little sensor, and then the building explodes.
They're like, sir, you can't pee on the buildings.
Yeah.
No, it's my laser.
It's my laser. My dick laser. This is my monster I created. King Penis. Penis Dora.
He's got a huge penis.
Yeah. He's just got a giant dick.
Everyone's like, it looks normal size. Like
yeah. Well, thank you for saying it's normal and not small. At least you said that. Oh, man. I shouldn't have said that out loud. That's a really good idea. My girlfriend asked me.
Steal that.
Yeah, they are. Don't steal it. If you do, comment below and cut me in on it. But that's funny because my girlfriend, she went on a run and she was like, "Do you have any business ideas?" We were like joking about stuff, and I was like, "No." And then now I have a business idea.
That's it. No,
yeah. I can't wait till she comes back.
You always gotta have one in the chamber. You never know when someone's gonna ask you. You know.
Yeah, she loves businesses. She's trying to start like 3.
That's crazy, dude. What businesses?
I can't talk. She doesn't want me talking about it too much.
Oh, damn. 3 top secret businesses.
Top secret, yeah. They're like food related. I can say that, I think. But
restaurants. Is it restaurants?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's more like products.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. But it's cool.
I was going to say a top secret restaurant is
yeah.
It's been done.
Yeah.
The restaurant has been done.
It has?
Yeah.
Damn it. We were thinking of like, like at home you cook stuff, but we do it for you. That's what we were thinking of doing.
It's got a little window, and then people can pull up to the window, and they don't have to go inside the restaurant.
That's amazing. Did you just come up with that?
Yeah.
So like what do you drive? You order ahead of the window?
You order ahead of the window.
And it's ready by the time you get there? How do they do that?
Well, they just make it months beforehand, and then they have a little microwave that they put it inside of.
Gross, but good idea. That's a good way to...
Yeah. I'm thinking of calling it Speedy Food.
Speedy Food. Right next to Speedy Oil Change?
Yes.
Your oil service and tune-up smog masters?
Yeah. That's next to my business idea I have called Oil Changes with People Who Are Nice to You.
Jiffy Lube's not nice to you? I think they have good customer service.
Well, maybe I've been going to Walmart too often.
Oh, yeah. That they definitely.
I can't deny it. I can't deny their prices. It's too good.
Yeah, that is. I never go to Walmart. I feel like I don't know. It's stupid because I go to Target and all these other businesses that suck. But I'm like, Walmart is evil, and I just don't go there.
I forget. They're all evil, aren't they? They're all
Yeah.
a little evil. I'm
Yeah.
too busy to be caught up in what's evil and what isn't anymore. I
I
just
know.
assume it's all a little bit evil.
Right. You kind of have to just because otherwise you're not going to do anything.
Yeah. I mean,
I feel like we got extra tired of all that stuff too. Like when the pandemic happened, because it was just nobody had anything to
there's
do.
no energy anymore
No.
for that. Yeah.
I don't know. What were we talking about before Godzilla and all that? I feel like we were talking about something. We were talking about
Something.
stab. Oh, podcasts.
Podcasting.
You had a pod. What was your David Samuel? And you had a. What did you guys do?
It was called Unmotivated Podcast. And
I can see why it didn't keep going.
yeah, it was. We were so on brand, and like I think
It's just
we
you
did.
guys sitting around in bathrobes, just like
we did record it in the morning, which was usually like 3:00 in the afternoon
For you.
for us.
yeah.
But
It's 10:00 somewhere.
it was fun.
That'd be a good T-shirt.
It was fun though. Like we followed kind of the Fill My Heart model, and would just like we had our theme, and then we would pick motivational speakers on like YouTube and the internet and stuff, and we'd play a speech or a video,
I like
and then
this.
we'd just rip on the video the whole time.
Anything where you rip on something that's easily rippable is not. That's always a good idea. I think.
Yeah, right. Like, because there was this influx at the time, and now it's gone totally haywire. It was like guys who like worked out a lot and made weightlifting videos, and then for whatever reason translated that into giving life advice to people.
Right.
And it's like these two things have very little overlap in reality. Like,
well, and it's like, do you want to just be like this guy that lifts weights, or are you trying to do other stuff? Like, it's probably specific to that lifestyle.
Right. It's all like it starts with weightlifting, and then it turns into here's how you neg women.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that's always step 2. And like
we already have a book for that. It's called the player. What is it called?
The Bible.
Yeah, the Bible, the Old
The
Testament,
classic negging book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just tell her you're married now, and she's your property.
Yeah. There's a lot of rules. Yeah.
Love her and keep her in your house. Well, I like that. How many episodes did you guys put out?
I think we had about 10, 11 episodes probably, but yeah.
Video or just audio?
We started with audio, and then we did 2 video episodes.
Uh-huh.
And then pandemic, dude. David like moved to Hawaii for a little bit.
I didn't even know he went there.
Yeah. No.
It's a whole chapter I don't know about David's life.
Yeah. No, he was like one day he's like, "Yeah, moving to Hawaii." I was like, "All right. Sounds like a good plan."
Aloha.
And I guess he wound up moving to basically like a labor camp in Hawaii. Like there wasn't even like
Did he go to where like that was that
Caleb.
Yeah.
You don't remember Caleb? He went with where Caleb's family went, which was just like a labor camp commune under a volcano, and there was just like volcanic rock everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's like that's not what you think of when you think of Hawaii at all.
No, that's not fun.
Yeah. But
that's like on the weird island that's owned by someone, right? It's not like the actual fun islands or the public ones.
maybe. I'm not sure. I don't remember enough details about it.
Because I think Lanai and Molokai are both. One of them has a leper colony, I'm pretty sure, or it used to.
What's a leper colony? Is that when people have like flesh-eating
Leprosy.
disease or whatever?
Yeah, like that leprosy thing, and then they all live together because they all have it. I guess. Yeah.
Go figure, dude.
You ever see Kingdom of Heaven? The king has it. He like wears a cool mask, and then there's one point where he has it off, and you see him in the mirror, but it's like a shitty mirror, and you're like, ugh, I'm glad I can't see the real thing. It's like really gross.
I like a good disfigurement plot line. Like I really enjoyed Chernobyl when like the people who got radiation poisoning,
that was
like
so crazy.
they were just flaky like salmon or something.
Well, and then they did that thing where like that one guy, they kind of follow that one guy specifically, and he picks up the thing and he's holding it, and you're just like, he's fucked. He's holding the rod. He's holding the most irradiated thing on the planet. And then then there's like the moment where they get sick, but then they get better for a minute, and then they get really bad.
Yeah.
And he just turns purple, like purple goo.
Just turns into goo.
Yeah.
What a way to go, dude.
He just got Ivan oozed. Remember that movie?
No.
You ever? How old are you again?
I'm 12.
12?
Yeah.
Fuck. Well, there's a segment we can't do on the show now. What are you? You're like 28? 26?
Yeah, close 29.
29? Okay. Yeah. So you're like, because I was like the perfect age for there was the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie, the first one.
Yeah.
The bad guy was Ivan Ooze.
I feel I've seen that. I've probably seen it, but like I was also probably 3.
Right.
You
and
know?
I was like 10 or 12, so it was like awesome.
Yeah.
I had the Ninja Zord, Megazord for a while.
Oh, that's sick.
It was pretty cool.
I played with a few Zords, but they were already played with by my brother, so they were just, slightly broken and discombobulated. So
That
I feel like
sucks.
I have about 50% of Power Rangers understanding.
And if you didn't watch the show, then by the time you were watching, it's like a whole new cast. Sometimes
They
they'd
did
bring people
change a
back.
lot.
Yeah. Well, they would like bring them back sometimes. It would be like, this person's like, Jason's back. And then the kids watching are like, who the fuck is that guy? Because it was like the
It's
original.
Jason!
Yeah. And then like Tommy or whatever, he would be there all the time. The Green Ranger.
Yeah.
He just kept coming back, but then he committed suicide. That's sad.
Oh.
I forget his name's Jason David Frank. Well, it was while he was alive.
Damn.
You lose your name when you die.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know that. As soon as you're dead, you're just nobody.
You're just gone to this earth.
Yeah. Someone else gets that name now.
Yeah.
It's like a phone number. You give up your phone number, someone else takes it.
Yeah, dude. That's anyway, yeah. Suicide, death, like
So podcasts.
podcasts.
Speaking of death, podcasting.
You put me and Luke in a room together, and the topic will eventually just all roads lead to suicide and death at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even like think about suicide, but I'll talk about death a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think about death sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's gonna happen, and like, I just people. I like Googled it because like we have that information, like people who have died. We can look up their experiences on like Reddit and stuff.
Oh, when they come back type of thing?
Everyone says
yeah.
it's very peaceful, and that getting revived back to life is the awful part.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, oh, this again? Fuck!
Yeah. No.
Taxes? Nerves? Eyes? I don't know.
Take me back.
I have to shit again? What? I don't know what heaven's supposed to be. If it's like, I don't know. I don't think of it in the Christian way necessarily. I feel like even if the Christianity thing is correct, I feel like for sure we misinterpreted most of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, whatever the
100%,
Bible is, there's no way it's exactly what it says in there.
Yeah.
It's got to be like, this is the closest we can get from the little bit of weird stuff that happened 2,000 years ago,
Yeah. Do you believe in the thesis that there was more magic in our atmosphere thousands of years ago?
Oh, well, if you believe Lord of the Rings is real, then yes. Did you know that he wrote, that's supposed to be like the history of the world?
Seriously?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Because he wanted to create like a mythology for England, I think. Because he was really into like Norse mythology and all that kind of stuff. That's where he got the idea for rings of power and like dwarves and elves. Like that's all from that stuff, I think.
Oh.
But then the idea was like, there's like the first age, the second age, third age, and then the end of Lord of the Rings is the fourth age. And I don't know what happens then, but then there's like fifth or sixth age, and that's when we like the Earth changes or something, and it becomes Earth. And then like World War II is like something, I don't know.
Wait, are you saying World War II is in the Lord of the Rings anthology?
No, I don't. It's not like written in there, but I think the idea is that it's
implied?
an age of the Earth. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you telling me Pearl Harbor is implied in Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, it's actually Pearl Harbor was the Nazgul were dive bombing Hawaii. They were like, I can't do the noise right now.
That's pretty good.
I might be wrong, but I watch a lot of YouTube videos about random nerd stuff, and I think there's a good one.
You do, Luke?
Yeah.
Luke with the Star Wars 35th anniversary coffee mug.
Star Tours, yeah.
Star Tours.
Look at this thing. I tried to look it up on eBay. It wasn't even on there, so I don't know. This might be rare. My sister got it for me.
That's pretty cool.
And then this is an Iron Man water bottle.
No way, dude.
I should just say it's a 49ers bottle.
I should have assumed it would be.
It's definitely Iron Man, but it looks like a 49ers bottle too, which is kind of cool. Which made me realize that Iron Man is a 49ers fan, whether he ever says it or not.
It's canon. That's canon now.
I mean, it's in his uniform, his robot uniform. I guess it's an armor, but it's also it's also his uniform, his costume.
What do we do for this podcast, Luke? Oh, so is it just
it?
this?
We're done. 20 minutes. That's it. No, no. We usually talk, and like I just want it to be. I like to talk to people because also, like sometimes I'll call people on the phone, I guess. But this is like a cool way to talk, and then
because I like chatting, but I can wind up chatting forever on a podcast about nothing.
I'll stop us when we need.
Oh,
to stop.
thank God. Thank God.
No, I mean I think I've done episodes that go on for like 2 hours. I've never done like a 3 hour. I think one time with Carlos Rodriguez, we recorded one that I lost the video at Laughs during the pandemic. We did one.
Oh, that's cool.
And that one was pretty long. But
did you do it like outside, or were you like in one of the stages, or?
It was just me and him. We sat on the stage at Laughs.
Oh, that's
cool. I think because I meant to film it, and then somehow the video didn't work, or something happened, and I lost it. But it's on YouTube.
Because I've heard of podcasts that are outside. Like on the street, basically, and you just have people coming up and joining for a little bit and saying hello. And
oh, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be a good one. We should sit outside in the front one time and do it, and then like I could make the camera because that's like a nice little spot to sit.
It is cute over there too.
I don't know what I was thinking. There's a lot of background noise, but these mics are, they just capture what's next to them. So
yeah, well,
that would actually work
your
pretty good.
audio is on point, Luke.
I do what I can. I'm sure it could be better. I just take this file and I sync it to the video, and then there's like a setting on Adobe that I just do that I saw in a video years and years ago, and I don't even know if it's correct because I'm sure you could adjust and balance, and I'm just like, it sounds great. I don't care, like. But
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, no, we just basically talk and hang out, and then at a certain point, I like to do like joke writing.
Yeah.
Which I think with Mike on the last one, we tried to do it sooner, and then we just kind of went on and off. But Mike also like goes all over the place with his riffs.
He's so hard to wrangle sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, the first time I did the podcast with him, when I was like this version of it where I started it again, I felt bad, but it was like we had to like stop, and I was like, "Hey, can you like a little?" Because it was like I didn't know what the floor was. I'm like walking around. I'm like, I don't know what's real, what's not real. And I know most of it's not real, but I'm like, I just want to talk to you, you know? Yeah. But he's like, yeah, I used to live in a trailer, and there was a pterodactyl as my roommate. And you're like, what? And like, it's like, yeah, your mom's a pterodactyl. You're like, prehistoric bitch. Like, I'm making that up. That's not what he said, but it was just crazy.
I don't have a dad. My mother pterodactyl formed me out of immaculate conception from God himself.
And a can of tuna paste. Like, what? He's super funny, like I love his comedy, but I can't keep up with it. So then for me, it's like my girlfriend's here.
Oh, okay.
You guys can't. You're like,
I was like, you're just casually getting broken into, and you're like, they're gonna, the podcast finishes first.
This happens once a month. They take everything. They just hold a gun at me, and I just go, yep, take it.
That would be fucking awesome.
I can't
afford video of you
lock.
Getting robbed during your podcast.
That would go viral. You know, even that wouldn't go viral. That's how unlucky I am. Hey, babe.
Hey, Papa.
Did you meet Sam before?
Yes, but aren't you guys recording?
Yeah, who cares?
Hello. How was your run?
How was your
Sucked. Every second sucked. I'm hangover.
Yeah. I was just repeating so they can hear.
It sucked. I'm hangover, and I feel old now after that run.
Damn.
Terrible run.
The hungover run is that. After that, though, you're set up so well for the rest of your day.
Yeah.
I wanted to throw up.
How far did you go?
Just 6 miles.
Oh, okay.
Just 6 miles.
Yeah. I'm like,
just 6 miles.
I'm like, I do 3, and I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
She's like, what do you want to do? 11 or 12? What's your normal that you want to be at? That you used to do before you?
I used to do regularly 7 miles, and I did my half marathon 3 times, but that's.
Yeah. She did a half marathon just on her own. Like, she didn't even sign up. Well, you signed up for like one.
For just one.
Yeah.
So I half-assed.
And I know that because it was in your Bumble profile.
I know. Look at you. Bye.
God damn.
Just 6 miles.
I know.
She's like, I wanted to throw up. I'm like, yeah.
Of course you
Yeah,
did.
you did. Of course you wanted to throw up.
That's normal. That's what happens. What do you run, or do you do anything like that?
I still run. I don't run nearly as much as I did like in college, and then like pandemic times too. I was going a lot.
Yeah, that was all I could do.
But like now that we're more in regular style life again, it's like I'm back to kind of juggling all these things, and so it's like, you know, running's a smaller part of my life now. Comedy's, you know, more of a bigger thing for me, and then fucking work and
you have like a full real job.
Yeah, I mean it is state work, so it's like,
oh yeah, okay,
work.
Yeah,
but like
that's the best job for a comedian besides substitute teacher.
Right.
Those are like the top two. If you're a comic in Sacramento, at least, that's like always what people do.
I don't think I would be as active again in the comedy scene if I didn't have this job, because before this I was working in investment banking, and it was so hellish that like I had no energy for stand up. Every night I was like, just like, fuck it, I'm gonna get drunk and watch football.
Yeah,
it's like, it's such a trap, dude. I was literally maybe a couple weeks from leaving California when I got this job offer. And
what was the investment banking job? Were you like, was it like,
hi Nacho?
Was it good? Yeah. Speak. He only barks when there's people at the door.
I just wanted to get the sniff into the microphone. I know that's gonna sound awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good boy.
It's a nice smelling microphone, actually.
It is smelling nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't get used as much as like at a venue where those are disgusting because everyone's spitting and.
I know, dude. When I picked up the mic after Mike was on stage at the brewery, it was fucking wet, dude.
Oh yeah,
it was fucking wet
because he's like yelling at everyone. He was the ideal. He should have headlined that show because he's
made for that environment for sure.
Right, like he was born in a brewing tank, you know, as we all know. And then also he's been doing like trivia and stuff, so he knows how to riff and get attention from, you know, not an audience. Like,
right. Yeah.
So
yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's what we were saying. I don't know if we finished that, but the brewery show was just, it's like too open. Back to the beginning of the podcast. Like, it was too open. The people there were not ready for comedy. They didn't know it was going to happen. It was like you just had to go up and you were the one who was like, hey, so sorry, but we're going to come up here and talk now. We'll leave the football on, I guess, and then there was like a projector screen that was like 100 inches that was like playing Thursday Night Football.
That was the most laughs I got, was just doing commentary for the football game.
I know.
Which I think means they just wanted the volume on and someone to say something about it. You know?
No, it sucks because like I went up there and I started doing my jokes and they were doing okay, and I'm like, I have to talk to them. And I did talk to them, but then I just wasn't as good. I'm still not. Sometimes I can get like a good piece of crowd work, and other times I'm very
hit or miss myself. You know, I'll luck out sometimes, but most of the time it's like, I don't want to crowd work. They don't want me to crowd work, and I don't want to either.
I know. I can be on once in a while, and I'll say something cool, and it's funny. Like, I had one thing at my show. I don't know if it was the one where you showed up and you weren't on it, but I said something like, I was talking about Kanye West's ex-girlfriend, but I thought she was still dating him, and then someone was like, it's his ex, and I was like, fuck, and then he's naming, like, rap songs, like, about Kanye, and I'm like, I don't know that one, and then I said 99 Problems or something, and he's like, that's Jay-Z, and I was like, fuck, and, like, I, like, walked into something stupid, but it was funny, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that one I need to edit and do a thing. But, oh no, I did edit that one. I don't know. Anyways. So yeah, investment banker.
Yeah, investment banking.
What did you do? I don't even know what you do in that job. Were you looking?
I worked on, so there's like sort of three three layers. You have like your front office, you have your middle office. Front office is like trading desks that people go buy, sell, and then middle office is like
penny stocks.
Yeah, middle office is like people making sort of like the trade decisions and like deciding what to do, like more on like maybe more of a macro level. And then I worked in the back office, which is also known as custodial banking. And we just copy, we're like sort of your record keeping of what's happening in the first two offices.
Oh, okay.
So it's
You're
like
organizing the raw materials of junk they're doing in the front two.
Yeah. It's like very organizational.
It sounds boring and also frustrating if they're doing a lot of crazy shit.
Exactly.
Like they have no regard for what you're doing, and you're cleaning up their mess, kind of.
Exactly. They don't need to pay attention to how things click and fit in with each other. It's very much just like, this is what'll make money right now, is if we fucking sell 1 billion shares of this and we buy 1 billion shares of that.
Yeah.
Like, it's just.
Would they do like short sales and stuff like that? I've always been afraid to try that, but I know you can make a lot of money if you time it right, obviously.
So like the company I worked for, we were our clients were like big institutional investors, so I think they can't as easily initiate short selling. I think there's probably laws against that. Like there's I know there's a bunch of rules they have, like you have to hold a security for X number of days and like so there's just like there's more that they have to adhere to. So I mean, not that they always do.
They're not free to.
Scandals are rampant in that industry. Like, I mean, I guess I can say this. It is public information. Like my company, like they had some scandal where they had embezzled maybe $170 million off of their clients, like just mislogging things in their management fee sheets. And then and it ran deep.
The back room that you weren't in.
Yes, yeah.
There's another back room where they undo the good work you did. It's just like this order of operations I'm seeing. Like there's like rooms, and it's like here's the crazy room where there's like confetti flying.
Yeah.
Here's another one where there's like they're exploding dynamite, and then you're like cleaning it up, and then the next one they're like, but what fucked up pieces can we get? And like
they're reselling the leftover gunpowder from the dynamite.
It's where they find the Terminator arm and they turn it into Cyberdyne, and then it creates Skynet in the end of the day.
It's a full circle for sure. There was another like high profile executive at that company who was a pedophile. He was like running around Boston raping people and was a pedophile. And it's like that's the kind of people who want to work in that industry. It's like people who love money and power. Like all the stereotypes of Wall Street
no
are
conscience
true.
And stuff like that. Yeah.
Yes.
Wait. So, but this is like California. Were you were in a California office, or were you working
California
remote?
office? It was a global company.
Okay. You can't say what it's called.
I guess I can. State Street.
State Street.
Working for State Street.
Never heard of this one, but
exactly. That's there's so many huge like multi-trillion-dollar companies on Wall Street that we don't know exist.
Right, because they're not like cool to know about, and they probably don't want you to know about them. Maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Anyway, great company to work for.
Yeah. This episode's actually brought to you by State Street. Stay on the sunny side of the street, State Street.
It's. I mean, they are historically they're a good company.
Mm-hmm.
It was very recent that a lot of stuff went downhill, and that had
like
to
the raping.
Like the raping,
the rampant raping, the RR. He's like, I'm going on vacation for a little R&R, if you know what I'm talking about. No, we don't. And
you mean rest and relaxation? He's like,
no, that I'm not going to be relaxing at all. I'm going to be rampantly something.
Yeah. It used to be like a very good employer. They're good to their people, but like, business practices in the 2010s have been like all about offshoring to other countries and like gutting companies down and stripping expenses wherever possible to just sort of turn profits.
Yeah, now it feels like they're still doing that, but they're just scraping the bottom of the barrel. Like, what else can we get? And there's nothing left in the whale.
Exactly.
All the blubber's gone and the bones are gone. It's just like skin that's flopping down.
I say this all
I'm
the
good
time.
at metaphors, you guys. You see that? Did you smell that metaphor? Did you smell it? Because it smells like the ocean and fat and salt.
Running a company to the ground is extremely profitable.
Yeah.
That's
fucked up that it's like it shouldn't be set up that way.
Yeah. Same thing happened with Elizabeth you met. She used to work in preschool, and now she left, and the preschool she worked for is like in hot water. They're like in danger of going bankrupt. They're like, getting investigated, and the CEO is in hot water, and it's like,
and not his hot tub in his backyard that he bought from gutting the school. Yeah, it really sucks. Like, you notice that when you go to, because I part of me is like, oh, I sound like an old man. I'm like, that used to be better, but things were better because they would like the service at places would be better. You'd get nicer things. You would get more for what you paid for. Now it's like, what can we not give you and charge you more, and you just deal with it. Like Xbox did that recently. Like the Game Pass is like it was.
It's required now. You have to buy Game Pass now.
No. It was like $10 or it was like no, it was $20 a month for the Ultimate.
Yeah,
and they raised it to $30.
Yeah,
which is a 50% or 50% increase.
Yeah,
that's it was just a crazy amount. Like, it's one thing to be like
100%, is it not? 17 to 35. Whatever, math. We're not. This is a math podcast.
You quit your job, and I don't do that anymore.
Yeah,
but it was like so much where like normally you just raise it a couple dollars every 6 months, and everyone's like, all right, fine, and then one day it's 30. You're like, fuck, what am I doing?
Yeah,
they were just like, no, it's 30 now, and it was 20 before, and I guess it makes sense because probably they spent like one of the biggest, I think it was the most expensive acquisition ever when they bought like Activision Blizzard.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, they bought Bethesda, so they own all that shit like Skyrim and Doom and Fallout, and then they bought Activision Blizzard, which is like Overwatch, StarCraft, like World of Warcraft, like all those things. They own that shit now, and that was like a huge company. Call of Duty, they own Call of Duty.
That's nuts, man.
Yeah. So yeah, and I think they've just been like messing up everything. Like, I listen to video game podcasts, so I know all this shit.
Yeah.
But they just keep like the analogy.
It's very commodified. It's very commodified. The art and the desire to build a very interesting product is not paramount.
Yeah, it's more about making the money and like finding a way. And it sucks because they were, for a few years, it felt like a while it was like they had ID at Xbox. They had all these things where they would like help indie creators like showcase their cool weird indie game, and they would like give it, and they when they started Game Pass, it was like, what a great deal. It's like $15 a month and you get all these games you just for day one exclusives. Like, it's so cool.
Yeah. And
then they didn't have games coming out, so they bought a bunch of companies, and then those now it's like they have exclusives, but I don't know. It just kind of feels like it fell apart for them.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. But it's that thing, like the corporate greed thing, where you're like, I kind of get it maybe if you're at the top, you like want to get that extra thing, but it's like, is it worth it to ruin everything? And I don't know.
Yeah.
It makes me sad.
Yeah.
Are you guys sad? Comment down below. We need engagement.
Yeah, dude. It is sad, but I don't know. Things will turn around. Or they won't, but they will.
Sometimes I feel like it has to be like when America started, there was a lot of like, all right, we're not doing a bunch of this bullshit anymore. We're making a Bill of Rights, and it was like, but we need like a new one of those, I feel like.
Yeah.
But the only way to do that is for everything to crumble and fall apart and become like a hellscape, and then it has to rise out of the ashes. But that takes hundreds of years, so we'll never see it.
Or maybe in our lifetimes, who knows? Economic collapse. I think it's on the table right now. The markets almost collapsed Friday.
Really?
And I
didn't realize that.
Yeah, it kind of flew under the water, but like, it was because the company that did it was an auto parts manufacturer. That was like the straw that almost broke the camel's back.
What do they do, or what happened?
So, they basically make cheap auto parts, which whatever. But the way the company financed themselves was using sketchy debt-based securities to get funding, and then trade at valuations based on the future earnings of the company. And then
it's always a good way to go.
Exactly.
I don't completely understand, but like I've heard this before, and I'm like,
in 2008, you heard this before.
Yeah. Because it's that thing of like you're trading on a future that's possible but not guaranteed, and
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and it's like, so the banks that were lending to them both went underwater, and then they went bankrupt instantly. This auto company, and like you said, I've heard this before. That's because most of the biggest companies on Wall Street right now, all these tech giants, that's their business model. They don't turn over profits currently. They're not developing products.
Yeah.
Ooklo, Tesla, not necessarily Nvidia, but
yeah, Nvidia has a product and they make stuff.
Intel, like these tech companies are just like trading based on
what it might
could
be.
What it might be.
A lot of it's based on the AI potential. Like AI is gonna, but then no one's really I don't know. I'm out of my depth. I'm underwater too. But the like I'm right next to that bank. But just like being excited about AI is cool, but then not really thinking about the consequences of AI just ruining everyone's job. Like just eliminate, like not just truck drivers and now there's automated cars. Like everybody. So many jobs will be taken if it goes the way everyone wants it to.
Yeah.
So it's like, are we just going to become a leisure society? But then how does that work economically?
Yeah.
You know, like does everybody just have a robot at home that does everything and we just sit and get fat and watch TV? I don't know.
I feel that's the ideal scenario is like making sure that the gains of AI are not just going to a few people.
Yeah.
And like, I don't think that that's a problem that's exclusive to AI. Like, I am personally, I'm a fan of many things AI can do, but like, you know, like what people say about, you know, losing their jobs and, you know, people getting just a few people getting rich off of it versus everyone having more time to fuck off and record podcasts all day.
Yeah, I know. Make
like,
TikToks.
Yeah, like that's valid. Like, that's a valid fear, but like you can apply that to any technology too. Like,
yeah, it's just this one seems like it's so widespread. Like it's, you know, before it's like, oh, the automobile, well, the horse industry, but it's like there was still doctors and lawyers and books and I don't know. There was like it didn't like the whole thing change at once. I feel like a lot of technology changes one sector or one type of thing, but not. This will be like so widespread. Because even just things that I've done for work, like making content for people, it's like if you just have an app that creates a video for you, you know, you can just tell it like, show me at the Great Wall of China falling and landing on my
show
feet.
me at the Great Wall of China with a girlfriend with huge boobs.
Yeah.
and my dad is there and he's proud of me.
And him and my mom are back together, and she's also proud of me, and she's not dead. But you know, it's like this idea that then it's like, why would you make anything if you could just write a sentence and it makes it for you better than you would have made it? I mean, I guess the point is like challenge and trying to make something like that's art, but
yeah,
I don't know. I think there are people will make sure that it doesn't completely ruin all that. But sometimes I'm scared that lots of people will be like, no, AI is cool. Like,
I like being able to generate images of Pikachu with a dumper. Like, they're like, that's the best part.
I like to do Pikachu as a sushi roll because it's cute, and then print it out as an enamel pin that I can wear on my backpack. And I can go to Disneyland, and people are like, "Where'd you get that?" And I'm like, "I made it myself. It's at my Etsy store." I don't know what
I'm okay with
that is.
I'm okay with that guy making those little pens.
Yeah, that sounds cool, I guess.
Yeah.
I think I missed I like the idea. I'd rather someone like do it like where they draw it and they make it instead of just
true.
telling something to do it for you. That's the part I don't like.
Yeah.
It is cool, but it's also kind of like it takes away the value of someone actually doing it. And then if someone is actually doing it, how do you prove that you actually drew it, not AI did it?
Yeah.
Because right now you can still kind of tell AI is AI, but eventually it will be able to just, you know, it won't have that weird, creepy sheen or look to it where you go, oh, that's an AI picture.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, CGI looks better than ever, but we still know it's CGI.
Yeah,
You know,
true.
we're like, he can't fly.
Yeah.
You know?
It's weird, like, people always point this out that in Jurassic Park, the T-Rex looked, like the dinosaurs looked amazing in that.
Mm-hmm.
And they look better than they do in the Jurassic Park since then. And I've seen people try to break down why. And that, like, one video was talking about how in the first Jurassic Park, when you see the brachiosaurs for the first time, it's because you show the people, and then from their POV, almost from behind them, like, you get the scale, and it's like the actors and the way they're reacting, all of that kind of sells it.
Yeah.
But then the T-Rex just looks so real at night, you know, like the way they mixed it with the real one in the rain.
Yeah.
Even when it's running, you're just like, that's really a T-Rex, you know? But if you watch the new movies, you're like, that's a CGI.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's interesting because I've heard that too, and I would agree with that. Like, and what I've read is like something about the fact that it was so much harder to do meant people were putting a lot more effort into it, I guess.
Maybe, yeah.
And like at the same time, it sounds like they weren't taking a lot of notes, and we don't know how to do it like that anymore.
Yeah. And maybe the people doing the CGI back then, some of them they had the background of practical, so they were applying what they did practically into the CGI.
Yeah.
Whereas now you have people who just grow up doing CGI. They've never made a maquette of something, or they've never sculpted or built a model.
Yeah.
Like with their hands. So maybe
I
they
don't
don't
even know what a maquette is. Is that like
maquette? I remember watching the Lord of the Rings extras, and they said that a lot. I think it's like a sculpt of something. Let's see. King Ghidorah. Remember that part of the podcast?
I did. That was a fun part for me.
Yeah. Maquette is a small preliminary model of a larger work, most often a sculpture or building. They did a lot of those for the Lord of the Rings movies.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. That's why I want to build a movie studio in Sac, and I think it'd be cool if we could build like a little miniature studio with it.
Yeah.
Like a way to, but I would just love to do some kind of cool sci-fi thing where you have like a castle, but it's like someone built it. There's a YouTube channel, these guys from like Croatia or the Czech Republic or something, and they make amazing miniatures. Like they did a Blade Runner inspired short, and it looks like Blade Runner. Like you see the model in the light where they just turn it on, and it's like, oh, it looks like a model. But the way they light it and film it, it looks so fucking cool.
Yeah.
I'll have to show you later.
Yeah, that's cool, you always forget about Czech Republic.
Yeah.
Czech Republic.
I always think that's where they do like the porno where they go on the street and they're just like, you want 50 euro? And the girl's like, what? What do you mean? I have 60 euro. You come blow me in hotel. Oh, I really can't. I have to my husband. 100 euro. Come on for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
They just, why do I know the plot of it? Babe, earmuffs.
I was going to say that's a country known for their toilet cameras, I feel.
Yeah. Toilet cameras. You'd think it would be Japan with all the fancy toilets, but no, it's the Czech Republic. They import the Japanese ones, but then they do their own mods to it. They've got a toilet modding culture.
We take a regular Japanese toilet and we attach a movie grade lens.
We put GoPros inside every angle you can imagine. We create 3D video. You can put Oculus on and see every angle.
You could be in the toilet.
Whoa! You want to get shit on? We have program for that. It's raining chocolate, as you say in America. Do you say that? I don't know. I just know that you can have a good time. Golden shower? Perhaps she drank lots of water. Clear shower. Like
we do full experience. You put on VR headset, you get golden shower. I pour a bucket of water on your face.
The Oculus break, but it's one in a lifetime experience. $500. Well, do you want to write some jokes?
I guess, yeah.
What's like a bit you're working on?
I've got a few right now. Lots. Should I start more raw or more complete?
Whatever you want.
Um,
There's no like order of rules for this.
So I'll start raw. So
Okay.
I'm like very pro cigarette.
Uh-huh.
I'm like it's always so weird doing stand up like in the you know?
Yeah.
I'm getting
I feel like I've written with enough people where I'm like, yeah, whatever, I don't
Yeah.
care. Like, but yeah, I get it. You're holding the mic, you know?
yeah,
Just pretend you're standing at Henry's and there's a Warriors game on next to the Kings game behind you, and you're trying to keep their attention, but they're trying to watch the game instead. You're telling them about cigarettes, and they're like,
Yeah.
God, I should go have a cigarette and get away from this guy talking about cigarettes.
Wow, this is such a fun time. I'm so glad to be here. This is the best. And everyone's not watching a football game right now.
Yeah.
Um
It's just Thursday night all over again.
I'm pro cigarette. I think then this is kind of almost more a political or it's a stance more than anything, but like I'm pro cigarette. I think people should be smoking more cigarettes. I think they get a really bad rap. We've had this big campaign against tobacco companies. It's killing people. It's getting tar in our lungs. It gives us cancer. It does all these horrible things. But I also know that cigarettes make angry moms really happy for a little bit. You know? It's like my mom didn't smoke growing up, but I wish she did.
Yeah.
You know? just some to
She might not have
cool us
taken
all
away
off.
Star Fox a couple times or whatever game you were. I don't know what. Let's see. Maybe Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Yeah,
GTA
basically, it
San
could have been
Andreas?
either of those. It could have been.
Yeah.
I would have been playing a lot of Super Smash Bros. On the N64
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, like you wish she just had a cigarette, so you would have got grounded like 50% less.
Yeah,
It's like, Dad's not giving it to her in the bedroom properly. She's not getting a cigarette. I'm getting grounded over here. This is bullshit.
I know one thing that could fix all of our problems, and it's 3 inches long.
And it's not my dad's penis. She should be smoking something, but not his dick. It's a cigarette. I don't know.
Dad, have you tried giving Mom drugs?
Yeah.
You tried giving her good drugs.
Have you tried giving her a cigarette, Dad? Have you tried slipping her some Molly? Your dad puts Molly in her coffee in the morning. She's doing her Pilates on the floor, but she just won't get up from the carpet. She's like, the shag carpeting is so... I always complain about this, but they were right in the 70s. They knew what was up.
Man, yeah, no, that's a real stance I have though. Like,
Yeah.
like,
Do you smoke? I forget.
no, I don't smoke personally, but like, I don't know. I feel like the original punch I had for that joke was like, cigarette kills all these old people, but it saves out so many 5 to 6 year old kids from their stressed out moms. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right. Is the sacrifice worth it?
Yeah.
A little bit of lung cancer for a little more lenient parents.
Yeah.
I like that as like the premise of it is, yeah, the trade-off.
I
They just had to make it into punchlines.
I have this visual in my head, like you remember those like anti-tobacco ads, right? And it's like they would have a bunch of people laying down in a sidewalk in body bags.
Yeah.
And like I'm like we need to do that, but it's for the opposite. It's for the other side, and it's like it's a bunch of sopping wet kids who are drowned in bathtubs laying down.
They're also in body bags.
Yeah.
What about like they did the one commercial where it's like this is your brain on drugs, and they just fry an egg.
Yeah.
And it's like they just cut to, this is your mom on drugs, and she's having a party, and you're in the background just like the kid smoking a cigarette, like watching HBO Night of the Apollo. I wanted to say Real Sex or something, but that's weird. You can't have that.
Man.
Or the kids are in the background like betting, they're like gambling They're playing dice on the. They're playing dice on top of the twister mat. This is really what this is for.
Yeah, I don't know. On a very hi Nacho, on a very real point, it's like I don't know. I feel like our anti-cigarette laws go a little too far. Like
yeah, there's always such an overreaction to things.
yeah,
Like that's what our country is known for. It's just going way too hard on something that we don't like.
yeah.
It's like let's just maybe J.K. Rowling isn't completely incorrect. No, I'm kidding. We just really hate her, but you know what? She has a point. No, just kidding.
My example is like on like college campuses. Like there's usually laws about smoking on a college campus, and it's like in order to smoke, you'll have to walk a mile off campus or whatever from your classroom to go and have a cigarette. And it's like,
Hey, buddy.
I don't know. I feel that reduces access to education for like say people who smoke a lot, and it's like who smokes a lot? Fucking poor people, dude.
Yeah,
It's like
ooh, that's a good point.
You know, you want to improve access to education, but like say you're a fucking poor schmuck who works night shifts and you have time for one class, and like because you're fucking poor, you're stressed out, you smoke, and it's like in order to go to your class, it's like just you're constantly choosing between this addiction that you don't really want to have, but you have it anyway, and like you know, getting this shit done. It's
the
like,
cards are stacked against you.
Yeah, I'm like I get all the safety hazards with cigarettes, but like I do think there's a happy middle between like you can only smoke on the fucking moon and like you know,
which who can
doing
afford
it in a maternity
going
ward.
to the moon?
Right.
Then they're poor. They can't even afford college. You want them to pay for a trip to the moon to smoke a cigarette? Where there's not even air to light the cigarette? What are we doing here? I was thinking like, because there's always a loophole with cigarettes where if you're on a stage performing, it's allowed. Like that's how Chappelle always smokes in a comedy club. Yeah. It's like legal somehow. So you could just bring like a portable stage with you everywhere you go. Like a little soapbox and be like, I'm performing. The answer is A7 plus B squared. That's very good, Darius. I don't know why I made him Darius, but
yeah, just that would be an interesting loophole. It's like this is part of me studying for my role in a play. And you're just smoking heavily. You're like, I'm playing Winston Churchill at my local church theater. Yeah. So I could smoke at the hospital.
Exactly. Yeah. You could even like, I bet you could just take a skateboard because it's raised. It's like your mobile stage. Yeah. Performing on the skateboard. I'm Winston Churchill. We're going to ally with the Americans.
We don't have time for cigarette laws. We're being attacked by the Germans.
I didn't even have time to get out of bed today. They brought me breakfast and cigarettes in my bed. Actually, I smoke cigars. Does he smoke cigars or cigarettes?
I know he smoked cigars, but like, let's be real. He was probably fucking smoking cigarettes. Like,
he probably put a cigarette in the cigar.
Yeah.
That's how efficient that guy was. He's the fattest efficient man. The most, like his fat to efficiency ratio was pretty crazy. Jolly good. That's where they got that term.
Yeah.
He's jolly because he's fat, but he's good.
I did.
He's very good.
I learned, he was in bed a lot.
Yeah.
This man invented bed rotting, but in a very productive way.
Yeah. He successfully planned the campaign against the Germans, but his whole back has bed sores all over it.
It made me feel better because sometimes I work from home in bed.
And I'm like, wait, if Winston
Churchill did this.
Everywhere there's a bed sore, they're like, that's a victory against the Germans. They're like drawing the plans on his...
Those aren't bed sores. Those are war plans.
Those are victories. Sorry, what were you saying?
I don't matter. I don't know.
These are all skirmishes.
It's like, we give shit for people working from home, but it's like he was doing that.
He's like, my left ass cheek is the Northern African Front. This was a victory against a Panzer tank squadron.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
I'm trying to get into more specific World War II lore. From J.R. Tolkien's books.
World War II from The Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, the 6th, 5th age or whatever. Do you know about that, Nacho? Do you know about that? Was there anything else about your bit?
No, that's all I got.
Did that help at all?
No.
Damn it! I thought our riffs were no.
No, we had good riffs, but I don't know how to introduce that joke. That's not like really. Kind of feels like I'm scrambling to do an elevator pitch. That's how that bit feels when I tell it.
How do you start it again?
I'm pro cigarette. I
think that's a good start.
Of cigarettes.
That'll get people to listen. They're like, "What?"
Yeah, I guess
It's kind of funny. I don't think it feels like a pitch. It just
that's good.
feels like a premise you're saying, and then you're explaining the joke you have or how you feel about it.
Sure.
We're way
Thanks,
too self-conscious about our bits, you know.
No. I don't think we're self-conscious enough.
Yeah. You can never be too self-conscious about your jokes.
See that butthole camera?
Yep. How many times have you shown your butthole in this podcast? Too many. Too many.
How many times have you shown your butthole on this podcast?
Well, he does it for me. He does it enough that I don't have to, which is nice. Because I'm really not sure if I'm ready to give that up to the internet. Because there's going to be an AI someday that's like, they're going to create a Luke bot, and they'll have my butthole information.
Yeah.
It'll be butthole accurate AI robot.
Or they'll just have Nacho's butthole, and they'll confuse it for yours.
Yeah.
I didn't know Luke had a tiny little butthole, and he was missing his testicles, which were covered in fur.
Yeah. It looks like an Eskimo for some reason. His butthole looks like an Eskimo to me. It's funny. Like the fur pattern. Anyways, should I try one or do you want to? I don't know if that helped, but what was it like? Okay, you just wanted to say that. Yeah, the cigarettes and the moms.
No, I'm past it. I'm past
okay.
it. I'm
I
past
feel like I don't know. It just you could like rewatch it that
Yeah.
segment and then
Yeah.
maybe you'll because it might help
will
you
illuminate.
Yeah. Give
Yeah.
it a day or two, or
I
this will be out on Tuesday.
I haven't sat down and written that joke. I've only workshopped it on stage.
Oh, okay.
I fucking refuse to sit down and write anymore. I'm only workshopping on stage.
Are you more successful on stage or writing?
Sometimes I am more successful on stage.
Yeah.
I got some advice that my set comes across good when I'm improvising it.
Yeah.
And so I just have been leaning into that more.
I feel like one of the last times you did my show, it felt like you were very, very conversational. I don't even know if it was completely material or you were just kind of making shit up, but the parts that you were making shit up were definitely enhancing the written parts to where it just sounded like stream of consciousness.
Sure. Yeah.
Which I think can be good because I think for the audience, if they kind of feel like you're performing, it's okay, but it's better when they feel like everything is like you're just coming up with it.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think when I started comedy, I wanted to be surgical about it, like a Jeselnik or who's the comedy guy?
Mark Norman.
Yeah, fucking
Sam Morril, one of those guys.
I wanted to sound like that.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's who I am. And I think that's where I'm at with stand up now is finding my voice with it. You know what I mean?
I still don't think I ever found my voice. I just feel like I'm better at it.
You're still doing Cat Williams.
Yeah.
You're still doing a Cat Williams impression.
I just can't help it. I love talking like Cat Williams when I'm on stage. I'm a white. Sorry. What kind of white do you think I am? I should just do my set like Cat Williams. That's good. I like that. That's going to be my joke I'm working on. Well, what about, I'm going to ask you about one maybe, and then we can wrap this up.
Sure.
So we're not too long, That's an hour. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Are you gonna do a bit or is it just me?
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah.
I've done it a couple times where the person just does theirs and then I do one and they don't really. I'm just like, okay, I'll just say it, I guess, and then we'll move on to the next one of yours. I can't remember who right now, but it's been a couple people. Let's see. I think I'll just talk about this. I mean, this one's been kind of working, but I feel like it needs more meat. It's just kind of the idea.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been doing the Vegas joke, which is my girlfriend and I are gonna have a baby soon. We talked about a lot. We said we're gonna have the baby in Las Vegas because what happens there stays there. Ha. And then I have a couple tags. And then lately I've been going actually, just kidding. We're not having a baby. Actually, my girlfriend doesn't want kids at all. I've been 50-50, but she really doesn't want them, which I think is funny because she's Mexican. I'm like, do you know who you are? And she got an IUD, and I'm like, that's not going to be enough. That's That's like building a wall. Like they're gonna go around the wall. They're gonna like climb it or come out of her butthole or something. You know. So that's all I have so far, really. And then I had a couple other riffs that never work. like the other riff, I like the idea of like something about the IUD being in there, and it's just, you know, if you've seen an IUD, it's a skinny little like T-shaped thing. I'm like, that's not gonna withstand the assault of a Mexican uterus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the uterus, it just has a chancla, and it's like, smacking it. And then there was like a riff about, or another tag that's like, you know how in the movies there's like a red presidential phone, it goes directly to the White House.
Yeah.
Like there's a red phone in her uterus that goes directly to her mom's house. It's like, hola, do you know what your daughter did to us? You know. But it never works on stage. Like I don't know if I'm not committing to it or what. Like
I think
so.
I think that's really fucking funny.
Yes.
I think
it's approved by Vanessa likes it too.
I think there's a
yes.
I feel there's a step missing in the middle.
Okay.
When you're like, my girlfriend doesn't want kids, doesn't watch kids. My girlfriend wants kids, but she doesn't watch them.
Yeah. She doesn't see what they do and how scary they can be, how much work they could be.
Yeah.
No, she sees that very
She's
clearly.
never seen a kid once.
Yeah, but she wants them so bad. I think it's her biological clock. Babe, what happened to your biological clock? Did you not get born with one?
I throw it on the trash can. I don't want fucking kids.
She threw it on the trash
She's
can.
adamant about
She doesn't
that.
want fucking kids.
Okay, so like that's not who you are. Like that's from something, isn't it?
Well, I've been saying like, do you know who you are, or
do you know who you are? Isn't that from Star Wars or something?
Maybe like a version of that, but I don't think so. Do you know who you are?
Know who you are.
No.
It's from something, but
I can't.
There's a movie that has that line.
So if I can figure that out, use that.
Yeah, because like I think there's a jump from that part to the IUD part. There needs to be more. There needs to be more exposition of like why that's who you are, because like you like and I know that's how Hispanic families are. Like
and I'm just expecting the audience to just be like, yeah, but sometimes maybe they know, but they need more of like. So yeah, I need to expound on the.
You need to be like, do you know who you are? Do you know who you come from? Like I lost you at a family reunion. Like I couldn't find you at a family reunion.
In a sea of your brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Tus hermanos y hermanas. Tus primos, primas.
Your family has 2 Christmases, but it's just because they're too big. Like,
yeah, they can't fit everyone into the pueblo you come from. That's not bad.
Like this is in your blood.
Yeah. It's like you're gonna have kids whether you like it or not. I can never learn to dance properly. That's something like that. Okay, I like that. I know it has potential to be like a good bit, you know.
No, I really like your babies are gonna find a way to get out if they swim.
It's like
run,
Jurassic
or
Park.
jump.
Life finds a way. Jeff Goldblum. I need to hire Jeff Goldblum to tell her, you don't know what you're doing here. Your life finds a way. I don't know if that's any good, but it's not as good as Nick Mullen's version of Jeff Goldblum.
I don't know that version.
Oh, there's a really good bit from Come Town where he's like making fun of the Jeff Goldblum like iMac commercial. And he's just like, it's a computer, and you can fuck yourself in the ass. You can stick it in your ass, and I don't know. I'll play it for you after the episode, but
yeah,
it's pretty fun.
I like that.
Cool. Well, yeah, thank you. I think that helps. I'll go from there. I always do that too. Like I'll do this segment. I almost never rewatch it to actually get the notes people give me, which is stupid, but I will.
Yeah.
So where this is going to come out on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Is there anywhere you want people to follow you or find you, or you have shows coming up?
You know, I was saying this yesterday at Stab, but like my comedy career is at a place where I don't know what shows I'm on until the day before they happen.
Yeah.
Like I'm very much riding the bench.
For a couple years, I was like, I'd always have 5 or 6 shows coming up, and then in the last 2 months or 3 months, I've been like I don't know what shows I'm doing, and then I booked a few. Like I did that one, but that's over now. Who cares? And it, but then I just got like 2 callback bar shows, and then I'm featuring at Geist House next month. So I got something, but I don't have enough to do one of those like pictures of yourself with all the dates coming up. I
did
those for a while.
I did once, like a couple months ago, and now I'm back to like.
It feels good though to post it. You're like, come check me out.
Come check my shit out. I don't know. It's to me. It's like I'm okay with where it is. Like I'm okay with people not accessing my content online. Like but.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram, Sam Hochhalter, SAM HOCHHALTER.
What was that? It was like half Spanish, half retarded. HOR.
Yeah, I come from a long line of retarded people. But yeah, that's where I post links to.
That's why the Megazords were broken when you got them. Is your brothers are retarded?
My brother ate the Megazord, and so then I couldn't play with it.
He tried to put the wrong ones together. He's like, the Sabertooth one's going on the Ninja Zord now. Like, no, they can't do that. What was the Yellow Ranger?
My mom had cigarettes, but we couldn't stop my brother from eating them. So
he thought they were crayons, which is I don't know which one's worse. They're both not for eating, but he would dip it in paste either way. I like the frosting. It tastes like 0.
tastes like 3.
It tastes like 3. It's because when you eat it, you go 1, 2, 3, and it's still in your mouth because it doesn't dissolve with you.
It's hard to eat crayons. Like, you fucking retard, those are cigarettes.
I was wondering why they're all the same color.
I was like, these crayons are really easy to eat.
They're so flaky inside. What is that? Why are they flaky crayons? Are they burnt? Did someone put them in the air fryer? That'd be a fun experiment. That should be a show, putting things in the air fryer. Does it air fry?
Do cigarettes air fry?
The first 3 episodes would be crayons, cigarettes, and batteries.
I bet an air fried cigarette actually tastes pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, you'd smoke it, it'd probably have like a nice crispy tinge to it, you know?
What if we just started a whole trend? We brought cigarettes back.
And fucking.
All those kids are happy because their moms are smoking.
Saved so many kids.
Yeah. Every mom has an air fryer.
So you get that reference. Like, the like upset mom drowning her kids sort of thing. Like.
Yeah, I think so. I didn't think of that at first when you said it, but I was thinking, Lacey Peterson or whatever.
Yeah.
Wait, is it Lacey? No.
There's a few stories.
Which is the woman who killed her? Because Scott Peterson killed Lacey Peterson, right?
I don't know.
Who's the lady that killed her kids? I forget. Well, follow Sam online.
Yeah. Yep.
Lady who drowned her kids. Drowned. So let's see. Andrea Yates? No.
Oh, Andrea? Wait, say the last name.
Andrea Yates? That's not the one I'm thinking of, though.
No.
La Llorona. The OG. I like Vanessa sometimes. She'll be like, mis hijos. I think it's like everyone does it there as a joke, but I've never heard it, so it was really funny to me. Who am I thinking of? Casey Anthony?
Anthony.
Is that the one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Why did that not come up just now? Maybe she didn't drown them. What did she do? Casey Anthony. This is a great way to end the episode.
Yeah, nice positive note.
This is good. She did. Oh, whoops. What was Casey Anthony? Casey Anthony sends forms and accounts online. Okay, I don't know. I guess she killed her kids or something. It's fucked up. Don't be like that.
Yeah, have a cigarette.
Have a cigarette. You guys, thank you for watching. You can follow me at Luke Soin, and we're making a movie eventually called Hell Gig, and that'll be cool. All right, bye.
Bye.